Hi guys. I'm kind of blonde now, by the way, so that's fun, I guess. It has been like forever since I've like sat down and talked to a camera, so I just am feeling really awkward. Like I'm just kind of shy, you know? Like I just like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're just gonna go with it. So for some reason I've gotten like a weird number of requests, and by that I mean like 3 or 4, to do a Q&A. Mostly on Twitter, people have been asking me to do one, so I'm like, you know what? I will give the people what they want. All of the questions I'm going to be answering I got either through my Instagram or Twitter. You should follow me on there if you're not. Instagram is thenikkiwitt. Twitter is golden_styles, but the L in styles is a capital I. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, not surprisingly, a vast majority of the questions I got were all like Harry Styles, One Direction, 5 Sauce related. So I'm just gonna really quickly like fly through the actual normal questions right now, and if you are just here for all of those questions, which I understand, I'll leave a time here and you can just skip, and I will leave all of those for the end. Hi, Nikki from the future. Funny story, I ended up rambling so much that I'm actually gonna make this 2 videos. I got to my first question, I think it was about like what hairstyle of Harry's was my favorite, and I literally talked for 4.5 minutes. So I'm gonna do like all the personal like life questions in this one, and then the next video I will do all the Harry 5 Sauce fandom 1D related questions, and that'll come out like in a few days. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know that. Okay, let's just start with some really good wholesome ones. First of all, what are the things you've done so far that you're really proud of? That's like a hard question for me, because I just feel like I'm really hard on myself, and I have a hard time like being appreciative of like the things I have and the things I've done, and I'm always just like, what can I do next? Like what can I do better? Like I'm just not, you know, like I have a hard time like with comparing myself to others. But I mean, I guess just graduating from college. I graduated from Texas A&M. I studied abroad in Australia for 6 months, which is something that like I always dreamed of doing, and I actually did it, and it was amazing. And I got a job out of college. So I feel like those are all really boring things, but I mean, I guess that's like the things I've done that I'm proud of. I'm proud of actually like doing this YouTube channel and sticking with it. It's something that I've always enjoyed doing, but I just like never stuck with, and I've actually really stuck with it over the last like 6 months or so, probably even longer than that now, and I really enjoy doing it, so I'm proud of it, I guess. Okay, do you wash your feet in the shower? This question, I just don't understand. Like I've had this question pop up a couple different times with people in my life, and like apparently I'm psychotic. I have never in my life, unless I specifically was outside like stepping in mud, have like been in the shower and like picked up my feet and scrubbed them. Like, is that something that people do? Because like I just don't comprehend. Like you're in the shower, water's like rushing down, the soap's rushing down, you're like standing in it. Like, is that not enough? Maybe I'm just gross, I don't know, but no, I don't wash my feet in the shower. Okay? What is your dream car? I've wanted a Dodge Challenger for like, I don't even know how long. I want a white one with black racing stripes. I don't care if it's like the fastest, most amazing one. I just want one. I know that's probably kind of a weird dream car because it's not like that like psycho and unrealistic. I'm not like, I want a Lamborghini or like a G-Wagon, but I just like, I want a Challenger. I've always wanted one, so maybe one day. What are your future career goals? Funny question. I don't 100% know anymore. I went to college for telecommunication media studies because I wanted to do like social media marketing. I always really wanted to be involved in like the entertainment kind of industry, doing the behind the scenes stuff. It's definitely like the thing that I know I'm most passionate about is like editing videos and pop culture, and I love to write. I love all of that stuff. Like everything that was my goal is still stuff that I love to do, that I think I would love to do in the future. It's just the matter of like getting there, and something like that would be amazing, but you know, sometimes we have to be realistic, so we'll just see. Hi, yeah, me again. I guess I'm just Emma Chamberlain putting in like me editing clips, but so I realized I didn't really get across what I was trying to say in that clip. I guess my mind just like wasn't working. Basically, like my job that I currently have, I get to be creative in it. I'm basically a graphic designer for a nonprofit organization. I work with data, I do a lot of charts and things like that. And like it's a good job and I like the job, but the thing is I love my company. Like everybody that works there is amazing. They care so much about us. Like I have great benefits, I have great vacation time, like all sorts of things like that. So when I say like being realistic, it's just I feel like part of adulting is realizing what you really want and like finding that happy medium, because you know I had like these dreams when I was in college of, oh, I want to like work in music and be involved in like the entertainment industry and all that stuff, and it's like now I'm like kind of figuring out, it's like, do I want that to be my job, or would I rather have a job that I enjoy but allows me like a lot of time off to do the things that I really love? And like if you love something, do you really want it to be your job? Because then when you no longer love it, like if my job becomes like music, is that going to no longer be something that's like fun for me to do in my free time? Like I don't know. So that's kind of like why I don't have an answer to that question, but for sure I would like to somewhat incorporate social media into my future job. I just don't know. It's a work in progress. I like my current job. I'm just figuring it out. Yeah, I don't know if that was any more helpful, but there we go. What is your credit card number? So you think you're funny, Brie. Okay. If you could move anywhere, where would it be? I feel like my answer to this is so like boring and like stereotypical, but like I've just wanted to live in New York for so long now. Not like forever. I'm not like I'm just gonna like move to New York and leave everybody behind, but like for the longest time I wanted to, like in my young single 20s, just move to a big city like New York or LA or maybe even Chicago, and I've just wanted to like have a year or two where I'm just there living like a city life. But like New York specifically, like especially like once my family visited there and I've been there again since, like there's just so much to do there. It's just such a like lively, crazy environment. Like I know that it's like the exact opposite of where I live now, like in this small town in Texas. Like it's very hustle bustle, like everything's on top of each other. It's like a very different lifestyle, and I know that I'd probably have to live with like several roommates and like be pretty broke and like pay way more for an apartment, and it's probably like not the smartest decision. But I just feel like, I don't know, I've always thought my life would feel kind of like unfulfilled if I didn't go and do the big city thing for a minute. Obviously New York is not like the best place to be right now, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I would like to be in California or New York for at least a minute. Permanently, I don't know. I've always liked the idea that I would eventually like come back to Texas and be here with my family, but like only my immediate family and like a few others are here. Like the rest of my family is kind of just like all over the country, so I feel like we would all just end up where the most people ended up. Long story short, I don't know. I'm sorry. Toes as fingers or fingers as toes? You are disgusting. But I mean, I guess fingers as toes, because like your toes, you can't like grab things. That's moving on. Do you live on your own / what was it like transitioning from college? Excuse me, Harry, I'm busy. Do you live on your own / what was it like transitioning from college to back home? If not. So I love that this question was asked because yes, currently I live at home with my parents. I graduated last May, so it's been a little over a year now, and I had planned to move out several months ago, but you know, with Miss Corona and all, that's been a little difficult. But I officially signed a lease on an apartment. In downtown Houston, and I am moving out on July 23rd, which is the One Direction 10-year anniversary. So to say that I am stressed is an understatement. So, funny story, I was actually so stressed that I ended up getting my move-in date changed. So I will be fully present for the anniversary. No need to worry. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I can move in any other day of my life. I'm moving in the following Monday, just a few days later. I'm going to be out of town that weekend anyways. It's fine, but you guys should definitely follow me on Twitter that day so you can watch me like clown in real time. But no matter what they give us, I'm prepared to react to it. I can't wait. It's going to be a great time.
So yeah.
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. But yes, July 23rd, moving into my apartment in Houston. Totally plan to like vlog it and do like empty apartment tour and just like decorating, moving stuff. Like I'm just so excited to like be in my own space. I think that I'm gonna have like way more to film. I'm gonna just like have more privacy and just all of that. Living at home with my parents has been fine. Like my family is great. I get along with them super well. Like it hasn't been any issues like that. But of course, like when you've gone from living on your own in college for 4 years and then you move back home, it's just like a transition. And also, like I said, like I live in kind of like a small town, like 30-ish minutes outside of Houston, so there's just not like a ton to do here. And when I work in Houston, it's just hard because like people want to go out and do stuff after work, and it's like, oh, I have like an hour commute home with traffic. Like it's just made it kind of hard to like make new friends and like hang out with people from work and stuff. So I'm really happy that I'm gonna be there in the city and, you know, just like moving on to the next step of life. It's definitely kind of scary, but adulting things, I'm super excited about it. So yeah. Obviously didn't film an outro for this video because I thought it was going to be one video, not two. But yes, I will be back with part 2 in a few days. I'll probably post it on like Friday or Saturday. But that's where I talk about all the Harry questions, all the 1D questions, all the juicy stuff if you're interested in that. So watch out. If you have any more questions for me, you can leave them in the comments. I'll either answer them there, or if I get a bunch, I might do another one of these. But yeah, that's it. See you guys in a few days. Bye.
Somebody come get your man.